Hey everyone, how is everyone doing today? My name is Gina and I'm doing great. Are we ready to create another cute little ornament for our 12 days of Craftmas? I know I am. So let's get started. So I'm using some mica to put into white polymer clay to give the colors that I want for my cubed farm animals. I just mixed the mica with the clay, and as you see, I am measuring to make sure they are all the same size. Now, you will know when you put too much mica powder in because the polymer clay will actually start breaking up, and then you just keep working it and it'll be okay. So you just have to keep working it to incorporate the mica in it, and then you make a little ball, and I used my fingers to make a cube, and then I kind of put it down on the glass there to give it a smooth surface. I'm using this darker pink to make the little ears for the pig. We're going with the pig here, and you just make them into this like tear shape, and then you fold them over, cut the bottoms off so it'll be easier to put them onto the cube. And I use my little pokey stick to make sure that I get them adhered very well. I loved how the ears turned out, how they're a little bit different from one another. I think it's too cute. I'm using this same color clay to make his nose. I just made like a rectangle shape for his nose, and then I'm going to use my stylus to put the holes, the nostrils in it. And I will also use that to put where his eyes are. Now, y'all, I have to work on my eye making. I still need to work on that. They're too big, I feel, but they turned out cute anyway. But, you know, I just need to work with polymer clay more is all. So now I'm making his little cheekies using this light pink. And then I'm going to make a Santa hat. I'm going to use red clay, and I will make it into like a tear shape form. And then I will take the white clay to make the brim of the hat, and you see the little ball there to make the little puff ball. And I will use my pokey tool to give it some texture and to also make sure that it's on the pig. Then I will put a little eyelet thing in the pig so that you can hang it like as an ornament if you would like. And I'm using baking clay, or the baking clay stuff here to just make sure it stays in there. And there's my little piggy done. Now I'm moving on to the cow. And I messed up here. I should have used probably brown for the spots instead of black, because where his eyes are at, the black is here. And so you can't really tell where his eyes are, and it just became a huge mess. But again, he's cute. This is all a learning process. So I'm making his ears with black and white clay and pink. Now the black and white clay I made into diamond shapes, and then the pink I made like into a teardrop, cut off the bottom as you see, and then use my pokey tool to make sure that they are on the cube nicely. I'm making him some horns out of, I think this is beige color, and again, just making sure that I'm using my pokey tool to keep him on. I will use the light pink for his nose, same as how I did the pig, and using the stylus. And this is when I realized, oh man, I'm not going to be able to really see his eyes. I'm like, well, but I'm going to put white highlights in it, so I think it'll be okay. And how much I handled him, his eyes squished. Y'all, it's just a thing. But now I'm making a wreath to go around him using just green extra clay that I had. And I'm using my stylus and my pokey tool to just give it texture to make it look like it's a wreath, you know. And I will use red to make little berries to put on the wreath in clusters. So these were really cute to do. And but before I put the berries on, that's right, I did put some pastel chalks on there just to highlight it a little bit. And then I made the berries in different sizes so they wouldn't all be the same size, you know, to make it look more organic. But that's him. and I put the eyelid in as well. He was cute. Next is the goat. My husband said he looked like a deer, and I'm like, this is a goat. But I'm making his tail, and I forgot I wanted to make tails. Oh, no, this is his ear. I'm sorry. But I'm making the ears the same way I made the cow's ears, with the diamond shape and then the teardrops in the middle. And now I'm making his tail. This is his tail. And I forgot I was wanting to do tails. So I have to go back and do the pig and the cow's tails, which I did not film, sorry. But now I'm making his horns, which are a little different than the cows. I made them more pointy up at the top, where the cows were more just cylinder looking, you know. But I use my pokey tool again to put them on there. And then I'm going to use that same green to make a wreath that goes around one horn on this guy. And do the same thing with the pastel chalk and with the berries. Here I'm making his face, y'all. Again, see how big the eyes are? Way too big. And then the nose was way too big. The mouth I was happy with. But then I was not happy with the nose. I really still am not thrilled with the way that this guy turned out. Even though he's cute, he still turned out really, really cute. But I fixed his nose, which kind of messed up his mouth a little bit. But again, he's cute. And here's the wreath. Doing the same thing texture-wise, using the pokey tool and using the stylus to give it texture. And I'm using pastel chalks for his cheeks, and that was a little too much too. Then I'm using my UV resin to go ahead and get them nice and coated with that. And then this is close-ups of them. Aren't they cute? They did turn out cute, and you can see where I put the highlights on their eyes and noses and some of the berries and such. But yeah, I think they turned out adorable. That's it for this Craftmas video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it inspired you to try polymer clay. I'm no expert at it. I still need a lot of practice, but I enjoy using it. I have fun doing it, and that is all that matters. And look how cute they turned out. Oh, so cute. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe if you've not already subscribed. And if you have, thank you so much. I truly appreciate it. I will see you tomorrow for another Craftmas video. Y'all be good to one another. Bye.